What's up, my Trinbago vibe peeps? Welcome to that episode of Trinbago Vibes. Now, I'm sure the majority of you all would know where I'm at the moment, but just in case you don't, we at Fort Abercromby, right here on the north coast, north of Las Cuevas. Is it north of Las Cuevas? No, actually. It is technically east of Las Cuevas, more east of Las Cuevas, because Las Cuevas basically down there, around the corner there, and this is where we at, and that's what we're doing in this one. But first, before we explore around the area, let me just show you the critical drive in how to get here. Trinbago vibes. Let me do this. And we're doing this in real time, kinda. So you're passing the main entrance to the Las Cuevas beach facility along the north coast of Trinidad, and as well as the Las Cuevas fishing depot right here. And we're going to ascend this little incline. And folks, we got lucky today with this beautiful weather. You know, especially that drone footage you saw earlier. That's no filter and that's no color correction, by the way. That is just the natural beauty of the Caribbean Sea and Trinidad. Yeah. Anyway, let's speed it up for a bit. We're making a left at this point, and it's an acute angle into the Las Cuevas village, and you're keeping on this road until you bounce up the Las Cuevas Health facility at the end of the road, after which you swing right until you come to this clearing here and park appropriately, right? Don't block anybody unless you know them. Alright, so right next to the health center, there's some parking there. You could get some sweets right there by that red tent. And the fort is actually, I see, going up there, but this side, right, I see a part there that would lead you to the edge here to give you like the overview down there. So right now, let me just take a little quick, side tour here. You gotta be careful too, because bam, that's the edge right here. So let's take your time, and see, not too bad at all. Look at this amazing view. Rubbish. I see there's a next part where we'll go there just now, but people come now, man, be better with all the rubbish. So yeah, this is the edge. I'll show you all. That there is Las Cuevas Bay. Alright. Fort Abercrombie is up on top there. This is down here at the base. Can't really go down anywhere too much. This is where most people would come and take a photo. They'll climb down here, take their photos, they take their selfies there, like this. Bam! Woo! I should do this here though. Right, yeah. So let me just take you down to that part there, and then we'll go up and explore the fort itself. Again, this is the health center, so that's the road we would have come from. We'd have come there, make a right to go in a little parking area. If you park by the basketball court, they have a basketball court there. You could probably walk down the edge here, but I don't really recommend it. Dread. So these are next point of view. This looks pretty cool though. I have to admit, this here looks real nice. Let's take a moment to take a little photo, because this is an amazing shot. Show you all the next side of things. Oh boy, for those of you who doing geography, this is how the sea cuts into the bedrock and form caves, form arcs, and eventually that will fall down into the sea and form a headland or whatnot. That's pretty cool. All right, so just continue walking along here. So just to show you all a little something here. Or you could literally walk down to the small beach down there, a private beach down there. Alright, I'm gonna show you all. This is the inside of this cave here. Now you gotta be careful when it's high tides. I don't recommend going down there at all, but it's quite possible. Let me see if we can make our way down to that small beach. I didn't really walk with the proper shoes to come down here, but I'm gonna try a thing. Wow, we make it to this rock. Let's make it to this rock. Look how beautiful the sea is looking. So down here you have basically your own private-ish beach. I see some people are building, the health center is building. Now that's the road up there, so they're probably building the stairs to actually come down to this small beach here. But yeah, look at this. Just in case you didn't know before, this is how you get to this part there. Again, for reference, that there is Las Cuevas, right? So this is a small bay on this side, and this is how you get to it. It's kind of amazing. Like I said, they are building some stairs to come down there. That might finish in a few months or two. And of course, when you are coming here, please do not bring your rubbish and leave them here, peeps. Alright? It is uncalled for to do such a thing. I'm just like amazed at the waters and stuff here. Alright, let's head on back up. Pretty cool, man. I'm feeling like a conqueror here. Like, let me show you all what I mean. You see, it's like on this tree trunk. Yeah. The ocean is there. Pretty cool. Woo! Trinbago vibes. So we come through this road here. We parked around here. We went down there. We explored there. Like I said, you can get some snacks here. Then we're gonna head in this direction here to go check out the actual fort itself and explore a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't go down that side because more or less you see what the drone would capture. Alright, it looks like they kind of had washroom facilities here, but I'm not sure if it's still intact. It ain't looking like it is. Alright, there's some seating here. You could come and just sit down and chill and take in that beautiful view of the scene. There's numerous seatings here. And this here, we go into the canons up there first, and then we'll trek these stairs straight up to the lookout. So look at this here. Fort Abercromby was originally built around 1797 by Governor Sir Thomas Picton at a cost of £300. It was intended to be used as a supply point for the British forces in Trinidad if they should ever be compelled to abandon Port of Spain as a point of exit, or if they need to evacuate the island. The fort also serves as a strategic defense against hostile invaders. So you see, it was in 1805 It had a garrison of 3 officers and 50 men, and in 1928 the site contained 2 guns which are still here. So those are the cannons that you're seeing up there. Again, it has some nice seating with some nice views of the ocean and everything right here. We're going to take in the cannons up on this side before we take a climb up to the lookout. So yeah, and today's a beautiful day to come down and do this. So you would have seen us do Fort George. This is Fort Abercromby. Of course, the cannons over time, and you see this was here since the late 1700s, early 1800s. The 2 remaining cannons. So yeah, and the reason why this fort here was strategic is that down there, Las Cuevas Bay, look how calm it is. Alright, this was an easy landing spot for any invading foreign countries, and the French actually landed here and invaded around what I think it was 1750. At that point in time, I believe Trinidad and Tobago was still under Spanish occupation. Yeah, so the British built this to not only have as a last line of defense, but also as a point of defense and protection. So yeah, go up to the lookout up there in a little bit. But most people, when they come here, they'll walk down those stairs down there to get that shot. But I just wanted to show you all the cannons from this end here. Almost every shot here, boy, is like a picture shot. I just had to take a moment, pull out my phone and take a photo of it. So this is where most people would come when they're visiting. This is the more famous spot people will actually come and take their little selfie shots. These stairs here leading down to that little alcove there. And here's some dread steps, so let's take your time. Look at that. So at this point it is, you know, venture at your own risk. There's nobody to save you if you're going down here, but you know, we'll go. This is what we do here just to get a shot. I just want to show you all where we come down from, like how you might have to take your time coming down these steps. When you reach the end, it'll be okay. See how wet here is? I mean, waves would have reached up all here at some point. So just take your time. That is the inner cave that the sea would have carved into this mountain. So imagine this mountain in Trinidad would have been across, going along here, probably all up there and everything. And over time the sea keep eating, forming a small cave, then bigger caves, then an arc, and then it eventually fell in and created this pathway here for, you know, the geography students. This is amazing. I'll just give you the explanation on how this pathway was formed. Just carrying you a little more on the inside a little bit, as far as I could go. I mean, I can send the drone to here, but you know, sometimes when the adventure take you, you go. But at the same time, be careful too, because these rocks, thank God, they're not slippery right now, and I have on kind of okay shoes,
because right now here the waves, high tide, real powerful. Just take your time if you're coming down here. I'm taking my time, you know, so I could just give you all this shot. I'm not going any more further. Actually, I will send the drone to see what inside there is like. I'll just have to take my time. But yeah, Trinbago vibes. Look at this shot. Amazing. Hey, don't mind me, I like a tourist in my own country. I just find these things so amazing, you know. And that's how we gotta be sometimes, to come and explore. Alright, so we explore the majority of the fort. We went up to see the cannons up there and the steps where people go and get their iconic shot. We explore the little, you know, side quest down on that side. The only thing left is these stairs. Fred, I'm going to get my workout today, but this goes to the lookout, so let's go see what this lookout is about. Here we go. You know, I could just fast forward till we reach on top. Yeah, let me do that. See, we reach the top. I'm gonna show you all where we came from. Down there. I shall found the stairs, dread. Oh well, let me go back down. Oh my gosh. There's more hill to climb. I guess it makes sense. If it's a lookout, we're going to the top most part of this hill / mountain on the northern range. Oh, is that a smoke dread? Yeah, we technically in dry season, so some parts of Trinidad is beyond fire. Like, I don't know how that started. Probably with a glass bottle somebody left here. So again, please take back your rubbish when you go in. Well, it looks like we almost hit it up, and yeah, haven't done one of these things in a while, so I'm out of breath. And this here is the lookout. Look like the benches here have collapsed. And really, the view is better down at the bottom of the hill, if I'm honest with you all. So I just saved all a trip from walking up all those stairs. This is what I have on top here. Yeah, the steps here is 110 steps before our break, and then 14 more before our next break to go up to the top of the hill. So yeah, so in total there's 124 steps, concrete steps here. Yeah. Dread, you see the amazing beauty we have here in Trinidad and Tobago. This here is Fort Abercromby, named after old British Colonel Sir Ralph Abercrombie, who, you know, took over Trinidad from Don Jose Maria Chacon back in what, 1805? Or was it 17 something, boy? Yeah. Anyway, somebody could let me know in the comments below, correct me if need be. But yeah. So hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Gone later. Woo! Some rough waters here, boy.